Hey, I usually don't address you like that, but given the topic, I think it's quite spot on. My name is Miriam, and today we're going to go through some English exclamations. Maybe you would think that they are all the same across different languages, but it's not true. Just look at the screen. Do you recognize any of these? They are hardly ever the same as in Slovak, for example. Also, the spelling. Just look at it. How would you even pronounce them? Well, okay, here is your question. Exclamations in English, are they the same or different from Slovak? And here is your answer. Mostly they are different. Exclamations are usually words or sounds with which we can express our emotions or feelings. It could be happiness, pain, dislike, surprise, relief, disgust, and many others. Let's start with happiness, though. Yay! From the expression on my face as well as from the tone in my voice, you can say that I'm pretty happy about something, and that's exactly when we should be using this exclamation, yay! When you are happy about something, when somebody has told you some good news, or maybe you're happy for somebody else. One example, I don't know, your English teacher tells you, you've passed your English test, congratulations, and you say, yay, thank you. In Slovak, we say also yay, but as you can see, the spelling is quite different. Now imagine that somebody punches you in your face or in your stomach. What do you say? Ouch or ow. And that's exactly what we say when we feel sudden pain. You know, somebody hurts you physically or even verbally. Ouch or ow. Here is one example. She ran straight to him and kicked him in his shin. Ow! What the hell are you doing? That's his reaction. Again, in Slovak, the exclamation sounds very, very similar, but how you write it, well, that's a different story, as you can see. Boo! Okay, this exclamation has at least two uses. First one, when you're at a live performance and you don't like the actor or the speaker or the stand-up comedian, whoever is on the stage. It's not very polite to do that, but sometimes that happens. Imagine that you are sitting in the audience and you and some of the other members of the audience also don't like, let's say, this stand-up comedian and his performance. His jokes are just not funny, they're boring. So some of you maybe stand up and they start yelling, boo, get off the stage. Okay, so not very polite, but it happens. This is the version in Slovak, so you can see that they are quite different. The second use of this exclamation, boo, when you want to surprise or frighten somebody. Okay, imagine that there's your friend standing over there and you want to scare him. So you creep towards him very silently and suddenly you just yell, boo! Ha, scared you. Okay, so if you want to scare somebody, just say boo. Not as we say in Slovak, who, because in English, who means kto. So boo. And speaking of surprise, there is another exclamation that can be used interchangeably with oh. So this is it. Huh. Here you should be careful with the pronunciation as well as intonation. Do not pronounce it as huch or hach or something, just huh. And the intonation is rising, okay? Because you're surprised. So you say, huh. All right, so the first use of ha is the same as the previous exclamation oh. So when you are reacting to something which somebody has just told you and you did not know it before. So the same dialogue as before. Roger is Lara's brother-in-law, not her husband. Huh. I get it now. It totally makes sense. Okay, so this is for the moment of surprise. Huh. Another use of ha is at the end of questions when you ask for agreement. So when you expect that the other person that you're talking to will agree with you. For example, so you didn't like the movie, huh? See, the intonation now is a little different because it's not rising, it's rather falling, huh? Because you are almost sure that this person is going to agree with you. You know it's based on the previous conversation or any other evidence. Another example, you believed everything he told you, huh? Okay? Here is the Slovak version of this ha. Phew. Okay, this exclamation is an exclamation of relief. So you can use it when you're relieved that something bad is over or something bad did not happen in the end. Here is one example dialogue. Imagine this dialogue between a boss and his employee, Nina. Good news, Nina. You don't have to give that speech tomorrow. Phew, what a relief. I was so stressed out about it. Or another example. Phew, that was a close call. He nearly saw us. And here is our Slovak version at the bottom of the screen. You see, taste, or smell something disgusting. How do you react? And FYI, the Slovak fuj is not an option. Here. Yuck or ew. So you can use these two exclamations if you think that something is disgusting or very unpleasant. For example, imagine that I'm sitting in a restaurant having my meal when suddenly there is a hair in my soup. Yuck. Waiter. Or imagine two friends talking, girlfriends. You kissed him? Ew, he's like 30 years older than you. Okay, so you can forget Slovak fuj. Nobody will understand that. Use either yuck or ew. And how about the opposite? So this time, you don't think that something is disgusting, but you think that it tastes exquisite. In Slovak, we say mňam, but in English, it is yum. Certainly, you can hear the similarity in those two sounds. Spelling is different, though. So we use yum when we think that something tastes very good. You can even double it and say yum yum, or add an extra M and Y and say yummy. For example, you made a chocolate cake, yum! Finally, you want somebody to shut up because they have been too noisy, or you don't want to wake up another person in the room, and so on. So you say shush. Okay, so we use this exclamation, shush, when we want to tell somebody to be quiet. For example, imagine this dialogue between two colleagues. I hate Oliver, he's such a snitch. Shush, he's standing right behind you. In Slovak, here you are. But I think I should shush now because I've told you just enough for one day. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our Euphema YouTube channel and support us this way. And don't forget to use those exclamations. Until next time, bye!